So nice to see you, Nish. Mark, very nice to see you.
Hey.
Same, good to see you.
Marat Mendoza.
So nice to see you, Marat.
Sarah Stewart Johnson.
How are you?
Lovely to
So nice to see you.
Quite well, thanks.
Hi, Emil Michael.
Emil, good to see you.
Kelly James.
Hey, Kelly, how are you?
Mr. Robo.
So nice to see you.
Mr. Morgan.
How are you?
I'm Taylor.
Good to see you.
Ken Robbins.
Ken, good to see you.
Hi, Amy Maxwell.
So nice to see you. Please, everybody have a seat. What happened to you guys in your childhood? You're all a little overachieving. Was there something your parents put in your cereal bowl? Or, I don't know what it was, but you guys just need to settle down a little bit. Welcome to the White House. I'm thrilled to see all of you. I had a chance to read all your respective biographies, and Cindy has told me about this group of fellows. I can't think of a more impressive and accomplished group, and we are thrilled that you are going to be devoting the next year to helping to boost our efforts to revitalize this country in all sorts of different ways. Obviously, many of you have already been involved in service, both in the private or the public sector. The guys in uniform, I don't need to tell you how much we admire and respect the service you've done to your country. And those of you who have been in the private sector or the nonprofit sector, your work has been extraordinary. I do think that the White House Fellows Program gives you a unique opportunity to have a amplified impact on some areas that you are specifically interested in. Because our goal is to make sure that you're here not just as window dressing, but instead are here to actively contribute your ideas and your energy and intellect to the process of government. And we're governing at an extraordinary time. And we've just gone through what I think is indisputably the toughest year for the American people, perhaps since the Great Depression. We've got an economy that has now stabilized after being very close to crisis, and yet we still have a whole host of foundational issues that have to be dealt with, from healthcare to energy to how we deal with our long-term debt, to how we revamp our education system and ensure that areas like math and science, we continue to be the leaders. On foreign policy, we're in the midst of 2 wars, but beyond that, we have incredibly difficult challenges around Iran, around climate change, around failed states, and how we reproject our diplomacy and the whole spectrum of American power in a way that creates a more stable and orderly world that makes us safer and secure, more secure, but also helps to create greater opportunity and prosperity for people around the world. All those things are in play right now. So sometimes I wish that we had a few less exciting things going on around here than we do. But you know, in some ways, it's an extraordinary privilege and honor to be able to serve at this moment in history. And if we get the big decisions right, we may not always get credit for it short term, but 20 years from now, 30 years from now, we'll be able to look back and say that we got the country on a trajectory that has made it a better place for our kids and our grandkids. So having you guys involved in that, I think, is terrifically exciting because you bring new ideas, fresh insights, and frankly, everybody around here has been working so hard the last year that just having somebody who has a little more energy is going to be helpful as well. So, so my main message is welcome. We are excited to have you take full advantage of this opportunity. I'm sure that Cindy has indicated to you that each of you have your respective placements, and there's going to be more than enough work to do in these placements. But if it turns out that there are things that you're passionate about that you'd like to also contribute to, if there's new ideas that you would like to pursue, I think one of the goals here is to make sure that we're open to helping to shape this experience so that it maximizes its value for you, because we anticipate you being long-term leaders of the company. And we want to make sure that you carry away from this an experience that will equip you to do what we know you will do. And that's make great contributions for a long time to come. So, with that, I think we're going to open it up for just a few questions.